Good morning, everybody. We are here for the new presentation of the winter season TFL collection 2023-2024. The first arguments that we desire to promote is the theme called Mystic Gardens. The first article is called LED, where we introduce the new tanning project with tanning gun GS. We have a very nice metal-free leather without a glutaraldehyde base in the terms of the tanning product utilized for this type of very nice white leather, and we have this enjoying time to redesign at all the idea of the metal-free. And we see also in this theme the article that is very nice pearlize effect. The article is called Basco. We have the pull-up pearl, metal-free, without any type of metallic, but using the pearl and some slightly part of dyes or transparent pigment. And we arrive on the same tannage with tanning gun GS, and we're making a lovely plongé nappa. The article is called Nineveh, and the pleasant touch is wonderful for garments, for shoes, and also for handbags. With the article called Antigua, we introduce the second tannage product that we desire promote you in the idea of the metal-free is the X-Tan. In the X-Tan, we have a very good properties because we have a full lightness, color, brilliant, and especially we have the same roundness touch like chrome. So for us also X-Tan is a very nice second tannage. We continue to stay on the brilliant effect of our collection. We introduce the theme called Golden Dawn, where we're talking with the article Fuego, marvelous impregnated leather for the equestrian boots or also for the new type of college. The third tannage is a chrome with a high light fastness and very new application of a polymer to reduce the breakness problem on the lasting time. Also, we arrive to Aztec, where we introduce the four tannage that we have proposed for the next season is a glutaraldehyde base. This type of article is absolutely interested because we have reduced the bisphenol under 100% in the tannage. We continuously in the article called Maori, the idea of a brilliant, the idea of the impregnation, and we have this new type of a Bordeaux. The Bordeaux have the new type of fixation in the final, new type of a polyurethane, and the breakness is similar like a glazing material. And also in the article called Biba, we have totally redesigned the idea of the goat that now have a magnificent and pleasant touch and elasticity. The article is called Biba, and Magnopal Soft probably is one of the best material that we desire to introduce. We stay again in the idea of the brilliancy. We have the more dark tonality. The arguments is a phantom driver, and in the phantom driver we introduce the article called Tamo, the idea of the cationic, and the new idea of the cationic use on this type of very glowing nappa and brilliancy is one of the main projects that have focalized all the job work of our technician that we see also in the article called Nero. And we have this semi-box plongé. The leather is not impregnated, but in the mechanical operation we have done this type of firmness of the grain of the material. We are in the also in this brilliancy like a diamond. The article is called Milton to introduce the idea of a diamonds, the double tonality with a double embossing effect. We look at the luxury effect, and also in the large leather we could cut 100% of the surfaces. And the same idea we have introduced the article called Habe, where we have this idea of the very nice embossing that enter deeply into the grain but not modify this type of semi-veg retanning and softness effect on the look of the leather. We introduce now the idea of the Canadian, and in the Canadian we introduce the new technical that we have done, and we have created a new animal. We have break the leather like a heart break, and with the article called Polo we look at this crackle effect with this very nice veg style, but working on the chrome leather. That is a repeat also in the article Toro, where we mix together the idea of the mosaic style and the flower perfectly, also for belt and also for handbags, where we have used a lot of bio-based chemical product, and you know that TFL push a lot in the bio-based chemical product and renewable material for all of project and all of article that it will be perfectly for the next season. Now we are in the Croisette of Cannes in France to produce the new type of leather garments for Top Gun with Tom Cruise. The article is called Dorset, redesign again the idea of the garments leather with a new application of again of the cationic base and roundness idea of the pleasant garments with Coripol MK, Eulinol SFC, and we redesign the idea of the garments leather that we'll see also in the Japan. The Japan is perfectly also to cover any type of leather in terms of the nappa, and the touch is lovely for any type of application. The idea of the breakness, it will be not over in our collection, because also in the Esmeralda Glacé we have used also one unusual material like Kurbani Goto. This article called Cremesis could be also nice also for buffalo, because with this type of effect on the base coat with waxes and oil, we have this very nice double tonality, and the top polyurethane effect create a new type of brilliant vintage wet shine look that we discover again also in the reptile. The article is called Spac, is a lovely application of a brilliant vernicetta, so brilliant polyurethane, water-based. We look at this effect of a luxury look, and this wetness of the polyurethane create a very luxury material and surfaces. In this type of work job, we have the very nice technology also in the drum, and we are talking with the article Rodrigo, the idea to emboss the leather in wet blue. We have a nice technology, and the recipe is perfect to increase the value sometimes of the low grades of the material. We remove the idea of a brilliancy, and we arrive to the more sportive article with the Columbus Gold, where we introduce the first idea of the waterproof. The article called Theseus is interpreted by one very big bovine, where we have the very nice pleasant touch. The new book is done in only one time, and we have a very nice waterproof effect, but in the same time the touch is perfectly for any type of application that we desire. Also, we introduce the English split. The article is called Ciliegio, and Ciliegio is perfectly because we're talking about the bio-based chemical product utilized also in the wet end departments, and so we could satisfy all the requests of the generation, the younger generation, that are very, and like everybody, close with the eco solution material, and this is a very nice new proposal in the English split and sportive idea. To introduce again the idea in the article Balmoral, we have a very nice effect of the reptile effect of like a Kent, and double tonality in the new book. And we have a very nice finishing, because in this type of leather we have a solution to equalize all the nubuck leather, and sometimes you know that the nubuck after the drum milling the color are not absolutely the same, and so we need to equalize the tonality, and Balmora, look at the recipe because it's wonderful. Again, we are right at the end of our presentation. Glowing Hands is a very nice job in terms of the nubuck, perfectly for any type of new sneakers, combined also with white leather that we have seen before, like lead, but now we are talking about the article that is called Argo. Is a totally new type of waterproofing idea. We have this type of a new brilliant indigo color with this effect of the laser application on the top, and the waterproof became like a flame article. And to close our collection, we have totally redesigned the article called Melinda, the idea of the patent that now is very pleasant, double tonality, and with very nice glowing hands. Thanks a lot for your time, and I hope to see you for the next season and the next collection. Bye bye.